Welcome to the beautiful outside of CBC High School. What a beautiful night here in St. Louis, the suburbs of St. Louis County. The beautiful brick building and facing of CBC High School. We're now in DC Wilcutt Gymnasium. The starting lineups being introduced by Butch Dibovitz, the public address announcer here at CBC. For the St. Louis Junior Billikens, it'll be Charlie Isom McCall at guard, 8.8 points per game, 4.8 rebounds a game. Aaron Walker, really this team's leader, at 17.3 points per game and 4.9 rebounds. He also averages about 5 steals and 7.8 assists. We're going to turn it over to public address announcer Butch Dibovitz for the CBC Cadets starting lineup. Get to the Cadets starting lineup in a second. Aaron Walker Jr., who I was talking to about for the Junior Bills, 17.3 points per game, 37% from three, 4.9 rebounds a game, 7.8 assists, and 5.2 steals a game. Aaron Walker Jr. having a ridiculous year. The other starters are Cal Kruder, Zach Ortworth, and Richard Phillips. For CBC, Jordan Williams, Nasir Binion, Landon Schlanger, Teron Garrett, and Samaj Stampley. We'll talk about those players as we go here on the Cadet Student Network. Here's Ortworth. He misses. Kick to the corner, grabbed by Garrett. My name's Randy Molman. You're watching the Cadet Student Network. CBC versus St. Louis U High in a very competitive and jam-packed MCC this year. Everyone's so close. CBC is 10-7, 2-1 in conference. St. Louis U High 9-6, 1-2 in the conference. And to just illustrate how close and competitive this conference is this year, CBC has already beaten Sluh at Sluh 57-53. They beat Chaminade here 64-58, so a 6-point win. And then lost by 1 to DeSmet. Every game within 6 points or less for the Cadets. There's Schlanger. He's blocked by Ortworth. Here come the Junior Bills now into the front court. For St. Louis U High, Ortworth driving for two. Zach Ortworth gets the scoring started for the Junior Bills. They lost to CBC by 3. They lost to DeSmet by 2. Williams down the lane, off the rim, no good. Rebound by Walker. And then they beat Vianney by 2. No game in the MCC for the Junior Bills had more than a 3-point difference, win or lose. And that's how it's been all year in the conference. So competitive, so close. As you know, the last time CBC was here at home, they played DeSmet a couple of Fridays ago. There's a nice move by Teron Garrett for 2. And a foul called at zeros allowed DeSmet to shoot free throws and win the game 54-53. This is Isom McCall dribbling inside the arc, bounces out to Walker. Walker now will set the offense for the Junior Bills, calling for the screen. Phillips hops out. Walker crosses over his man, kicks it over far side for Ortworth. Ortworth swings the ball down around his ankles. Now back to Walker at the center circle. Walker. St. Louis U High much more methodical in the way they play versus how CBC wants to play. The Cadets like to run, regardless of personnel. Walker is fouled, and count it! Aaron Walker having a huge season for the Junior Bills. These numbers, let me repeat them to you again, are ridiculous. 17.3 a game, 37% from three-point range, 77% at the free throw line. He knocks down that one. 4.9 rebounds, 7.8 assists a game, 7.8 assists, 5.2 steals a game. Aaron Walker. This is Garrett, dumps it off to Schlanger. Nice pass. Garrett could have driven to the rack, and instead the extra pass down low on the left block for Schlanger. This is Aaron Walker into the front court now for St. Louis U High. The Billikens average 56 points a game. They allow just 47 points a game. They play very solid half-court defense, and they run most of their offense half-court. They don't do a ton of running. Ortworth turns off the glass, no good. Rebound down on the block, grabbed by Phillips. He goes up. That misses the rim and hits the glass. Rebound. Now Williams crossover Euro step, kicks it to the corner for three. The rebound down there for CBC was grabbed by Binion on that previous possession. Oh, that's got to be an offensive foul. The elbow, Charlie Isom McCall. On first look, if you're looking from behind the play or sort of at an angle behind Isom McCall, you see a Euro step and he runs into a defender. What you don't see, which we got to see from our angle, is the elbow that he threw into the chest of the defender, and that's going to be an offensive foul every time. 5-4 the score in favor of the Junior Billikens. This is Stampley, the freshman, getting the start here today. Garrett's blocked, and it goes out of bounds. So the starters for the Cadets, Jordan Williams, he didn't play the first time they played St. Louis U High. He's averaging 2.4 points per game. He's only played in 9 games. Nasir Binion, 12.4 to lead the team. Binion also grabs 5.5 rebounds a game. The other starter was Landon Schlanger. That is Binion from just inside the elbow. Schlanger, just 2.9 points per game. Teron Garrett, 8.9 and 4.5 rebounds. Driving is Walker, and he lays it up. Missed, rolled off the right side of the rim. Rebound Williams. And then Samaj Stampley, the freshman, averaging 6.2 points per game. Binion drives baseline, lost control of the dribble, poked out of bounds by number 30. That's Jalen Jones. Wearing the spectacles and wearing number 30 for St. Louis U High in the dark blue. I would say navy. That might be darker than navy. Blue uniforms with the gray numbering and white trim. The Cadets, of course, in their white home uniforms going left to right. Purple numbering, Vegas gold trim. Pull up from 17, short, rebound. Grabbed by number 11, Kruder. Here's Walker into the front court. He's going to drive. He lost the ball, but they're going to call a foul on CBC. The Cadets don't have this year a Rob Martin to guard Aaron Walker. This is not a rebuilding year, I would say, for Coach Justin Tatum, but a restocking year. A lot of new players, a lot of new faces. John Bowl, of course, transferred. Rob Martin, the unbelievable point guard. Ortworth is fouled by Schlanger. So Martin gone. John Bowl transferred. Larry Hughes is at St. Louis University. So restocking the cupboard this year, the CBC Cadets. First free throw good by Ortworth. Ortworth now has 3, 6-6 the score. The last foul, by the way, was not called on Schlanger. It was called on Stampley. This is Stampley, the freshman. Overhead pass to Binion, driving in the lane. Down the lane off the glass, Nasir Binion. He has 4. Binion leads the team in scoring. Gauze, who is the second leading scorer, didn't start here tonight. Matthew Mahalski had 15 points against Sluh High the last time they played, which was CBC's first game of the season. Ortworth misses the 3. Rebound grabbed by the Cadets. 2 minutes to go, first quarter, 8-7 CBC. CBC averages 60 points a game and allows 56. Neither team running up scores this year. For one team, it's by design. For the other team, it's a lot of new faces. This is Walker. Pulls up from 3. Bang! Aaron Walker. He has 6. 10-8. I've watched Aaron Walker play now against these CBC cadets for 4 years. And he just has gotten better and better and better. Very, very good. Always been very quick. He's got that quick first step. Not afraid to drive into the lane. And he can hit the 3. Williams out at the center circle. Works off the Mahalski screen. Driving in, Garrett lost control. Good defense by the Junior Bills. Here comes Kruder, dishes to Walker. High off the glass, no good. Garrett the rebound. And Jordan Williams will bring it into the front court for the Cadets. Williams, the 6'1 senior. Kicks it to the corner for 3. Too strong, rebound Walker. Walker crosses over Binion, Euro steps around Williams, but missed. Mahalski the rebound. Binion poked away by Ortworth. Here comes Ortworth. Quickly ahead to Walker, too far, goes out of bounds. Ortworth wearing that big brace around his right shoulder. Calvin Ross checks in. Josh King checks in for CBC. Also in the game, Anthony Gauze. Here's Gauze, right wing. Crosses over the defender, high over the defense for 2. Nice athletic move by Anthony Gauze at the first quarter buzzer. We played 1 quarter, it's 10-10. Aaron Walker leading the way for St. Louis U High with 6. Three for Ortworth to lead the Junior Bills. For CBC, 4 for Binion and 2 each for Gauze, Schlanger, and Garrett. The starters tonight for the Cadets were Williams, Binion a junior, Schlanger a junior, Garrett a sophomore, Stampley a freshman. Gauze is a junior, gets a lot of minutes. Calvin Ross and Ali Booker and Josh King, all guards that come in a rotation. They're all seniors. But Mahalski gets a lot of minutes. He's a sophomore. You're talking about Garrett at 6'5", Mahalski at 6'10", both sophomores. 5'10" freshman Stampley. And then Binion and Gauze, the mainstay guards who lead the team in scoring, they're juniors. So there are seniors that certainly rotate in for the Cadets, but they are as inexperienced as they've been in a long, long time here at DC Wilcutt Gymnasium. Foul on the outside. That was an ill-advised foul by Jalen Jones. That's his first. No one on the floor for the Junior Bills has scored in this game yet. 10-10 the score, second quarter. Here's Gauze out by the center circle, dribbling with the right hand. Works off the pick by number 5, King. Now it's back outside. Top of the key, back left wing. Looking to feed down low. There's Michalski, and he couldn't handle the pass, a little bit too high. It's grabbed by Humphrey. Here comes Dylan Humphrey into the front court. Humphrey, a sophomore, running point now here for the Junior Bills. Wraps a pass around the defender to Landon Pace. This is Kamen Butler down low underneath Jones, and he double dribbled. And they call the travel, but the official made the double dribble sign first, then turned it into a travel signal. Maybe he did both. Can you do two turnovers in one? I don't think so. Just one turnover. Stick to one call. How about that? Near side here for the Cadets. This is Ross. Ross, top of the key for Allie Booker. Booker to the right of the logo. Left side for Gauze beyond the arc. And now from the elbow, partially blocked shot. But tracking the rebound down is Booker, and a little mid-range jump, no good. Short corner left. Humphrey will bring the ball up the floor for the Junior Bills. He comes into the game really for Aaron Walker. Give him a couple of minutes to gather his legs and finish the half strong. Steal by the Cadets. Down the lane, but poked away. Good defensive play by Jalen Jones, who lost the ball. So it'll go back to the Junior Bills. Walker back into the game now for Jalen Jones. Jones is the one who lost the basketball, but he did rush back on defense and make a real good defensive play to recover. Here's Walker crossing the timeline. Bounce pass, high post setup, right elbow. There's a three ball from the left wing. No good. Rebound underneath. Offensive rebound and putback for Landon Pace. Also picking up some football offers. 6'3" sophomore Landon Pace for the Junior Bills. That ball almost got thrown out of bounds, but luckily Gauze batted it down, but then he threw it away near side, so it's Junior Bills basketball. 12-10 the score. Inbound to number 3, Humphrey almost lost it. This is Isom McCall, right side, and poked away on the pass back outside by Jordan Williams. Close one so far. No real runs for either side. Been close the whole way. Here's Walker, right wing, to Isom McCall, back to Walker. Look out for Aaron Walker. He already has 6. Stands to the right of the logo. Now works off the screen. Dribbles. Kicks it back for 3. Step back 3. Aaron Walker. His second 3 of the night. Biggest lead of the night for the Junior Bills. 15-10. Now a 3 from CBC. Off to the left. Rebound. Put back no good. Ball in the air. Michalski missed. Finally, Sluh gets it. Bobby Alford was in the mix down there. There's a 3 from Pace. That died on the rim. Ball got loose. Michalski poked it out, diving for it. It'll be Billikens basketball. Schlanger back into the game for Michalski. 4:50 to go till halftime. 15-10, St. Louis U High. Ortworth back into the game. Ortworth has 4. Two points and 2 free throws for the senior. Isom McCall. Schlanger with the steal. Gets it ahead This is Alford driving down the lane, shot fake, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line. He pumped underneath, got the defender up. And Bobby Alford will shoot free throws for CBC. Ortworth's first foul, third team foul called on the Junior Bills. This season. Oh, that rimmed out. Alford at the free throw line, shooting 62% coming in. I do read off statistics throughout the game, and let me just remind you, I get them from the STL High School Sports page on STL today. It might not always be accurate. Those statistics are being received from schools after games, and sometimes the stats don't get in. But I can only relay what I see on the stat page. Isom McCall for 2 underneath. Amongst the trees, 17-11. Biggest lead of the night for the Junior Bills. Here is 6. Left wing now, this is King to Booker, back across to Jordan Williams. Williams drives, but he charged. Taking the charge was Kruder. That's a 6'1" Jordan Williams running over a 6' Kruder, but Williams significantly more stout. And I don't mean in a bad way. He's just a thicker-bodied player, Jordan Williams. Big physical kid. Playing football as well, I believe. Walker. CBC now turns on the full court pressure. Kruder back to Walker. Walker behind the back dribble, crosses the timeline, kicks it left corner. This is Ortworth for 3. No good. Rebound. Pinballs to Ortworth. Right place, right time. 19-11. Junior Bills lead the Cadets. 3:39 to go till halftime. Williams beyond the arc to Schlenger. Schlenger left side. Shot fake, dribble drive. Into the lane. A little runner. No good. Schlenger's got the rebound. Kicks it for 2. That's short. Missed by Josh King. Ortworth. They beat the press. Isom McCall drives off the glass. No good. Got his own rebound, and he's fouled. Right now, the Junior Bills dominating the offensive glass. Several offensive rebounds and second chances for St. Louis U High. And here's Isom McCall to the line. 8.8 points per game, 81% free throw shooter. So I was talking about the statistics, right? I mean, Isom McCall and Kruder and Jones have all played, and Phillips have all played 12 games according to the stats at STLHighSchoolSports.com. Yet Sluh is 9-6, so there's 3 games in there somewhere that didn't get reported. Timeout on the floor, 3:13 to go. It was called by the Cadets, I believe. Nope, St. Louis U High called it. They're up 10. A very low-scoring first half. Both teams, again, not running up the scoreboard. St. Louis U High just averages 56 points a game on offense. The Cadets, 59.8, 60 points basically per game. St. Louis U High has won. They're on a bit of a tear here. They've won 5 of their last 6 with wins at MICDS, at home over Duberg and Lift for Life, a close loss at Miller Career, and then wins at Confluence and are at home against Confluence and at Vianney. The worst loss of the year for the Junior Bills came back on November 26th when they played Belleville East at Alton, a 59-25 loss. But their loss against CBC, close. Bentonville, Arkansas, close, lost by 8. Lost by 8 to Fort Smith, Northside, Arkansas. Lost by 2 to DeSmet, lost by 4 to Miller Career. Junior Bills have been in really every game down to the wire except for Belleville East. Jordan Williams, far side, has the ball for CBC. This is Binion. Pass over his head to Williams. Kicks it back to Binion beyond the arc for 3. There you go. Nasir Binion for 3. He has 7. Cadets cut the lead to 7. 2:35 to go. Walker crosses the timeline. 10 seconds. Oh my goodness, what was he waiting for? It's not like Teron Garrett was in his face. Walker lackadaisically in the backcourt just didn't cross the timeline. 10-second violation, CBC ball. For the Cadets, they got beat pretty badly on December 3rd against Faith Family Academy at Cahokia. Williams, shot fake, drives into the lane, jump stop, pull up. Baby hook no good. Rebound on the floor, grabbed by Ortworth. Drives to the basket, ran over Schlanger, but a foul on Schlanger. I don't think he was set. Ortworth didn't hit him square, so a good foul called by the officials. The Cadets lost by 13 to Kickapoo at Mizzou Arena, 8 to St. Joseph's Prep out of Pennsylvania, 13 to Briarcrest Christian, Tennessee at Mater Dei. Lost by 1 to DeSmet, lost by 12 to Sacred Heart Griffin at Highland. So the Cadets' losses this year have been a little bigger than the Sluh High losses this year. Jump ball down low. Let's look at the scoreboard there. Sorry for the delay. Zach Ortworth, 8 points. Got 4 at the line. 4 from the field. 9 points for Walker. 23-14 Junior Bills. Down low, spin move up off the glass. Nope, didn't get there. Blocked by Schlanger. The Junior Bills keep it alive. Isom McCall beyond the arc, kicks it out to Walker. Walker at the center circle, calling for the play. Walker angles right side. Schlanger down low off the left hand of Richard Phillips. But they're going to say his defender got his hand on it, so it'll stay with the Junior Bills. 23-14, a minute 13 to go until halftime. Isom McCall inbounds to Ortworth. Ortworth, near side. Phillips drives, picks up the dribble, kicks it left corner for 3. Kreuter short. Rebound, Schlanger. Here come the Cadets. They want to run. Into the front court, it's Gauze. Gauze, bad pass. Walker the steal. Here comes Sluh High, but there's another pass stolen by the Cadets. Schlanger saves it. Garrett in the arc. Kicks it out to Binion. Binion right corner, back to Gauze. Gauze will back it out. 43 seconds to go. Cadets down 9. This is Nasir Binion. Top of the key. Alford, Schlanger, Garrett. Now Binion right corner. Behind the back dribble into the lane. The runner's good. Nasir Binion. 23-16. Cadets need to get a turnover and another chance to score here before halftime. Build a little momentum. Ball's handed to Isom McCall. McCall deep right wing, bounce pass right elbow. This is Phillips. Phillips spins, goes up with the left hand. Richard Phillips for 2. Long range shot at the buzzer off the rim, and that ends the first half. A low scoring affair here at DC Wilcutt Gymnasium. The St. Louis U-High Junior Billikens lead the CBC Cadets 25-16. We'll be back with the second half shortly. We're about to head to the second half here at DC Wilcutt Gymnasium on the campus of CBC High School. My name's Randy Molman. You're watching CBC basketball on the Cadet Student Network. St. Louis U High leads 25-16. The Junior Bills are led tonight by Aaron Walker with 9 points. Zach Ortworth has 8. 2 each for Isom McCall, Landon Pace, and Richard Phillips. For CBC, Nasir Binion leading the way. 9 points for the junior. And then 2 each for Gauze, Schlanger, and Teron Garrett. And I realize as I read those scores, I am off by a point somewhere on that CBC score. So we'll get it to you. We don't have an official scorer here sitting next to me, so I keep the score as the game moves along. Here's Stampley will trigger for CBC. They'll start with the basketball down 9. The Cadets are 10-7, 2-1 in the MCC. St. Louis U High 9-6, 1-2 in the MCC. Every conference game that these two teams have played has been close. St. Louis U High, there's a steal. Here's Walker all the way to the basket, but Teron Garrett affected that finish. Now Kruder to Phillips. Spin move, Richard Phillips, but he missed. Then Walker gets the rebound. Isom McCall for 3. Isom McCall now has 7. Down the lane, Nasir Binion, the runner's no good, and a blocking foul. Just underway, second half, 28-16, Junior Bills lead. Biggest lead of the night, 12. Binion will shoot free throws. First free throw, if he makes it, will put him into double digits here for the night. Binion averaging 12.4 per game, 72% free throw shooter. Second free throw good. This is Isom McCall down low, and he lost it. Good defense there by the Cadets. Garrett and Williams setting the trap. Here's Williams right side. Crosses over, jump stop, but a foul, and it's going to be called on Isom McCall. Said they got Williams with an elbow. 6-foot junior. I'll say if Jordan Williams is 6'1", Charlie Isom McCall is not 6 feet. I'm just telling you what's been reported, folks. Here's Teron Garrett. Garrett dribbles with the left hand, now back to the right. Kruder jumps out. Garrett pulls it back. They'll reset. Garrett dribbling with the left hand, now he's cut off. Far side pass for Williams. Binion fakes the pass from the foul line. Jumper no good. Rebound Phillips. But he lost it. Schlanger ends up with it. Now here's Garrett left wing. Spins. Kicks it out to the corner. Now back to Williams. Spins at the elbow. Kicks to the corner. A lot of movement. No shooting. Teron Garrett finally shoots and misses. Tip up by Stampley didn't go in, and the Junior Bills get the basketball on the rebound. 28-18. 6 minutes to go, third quarter. Hand off to Ortworth. He almost got it poked away by Williams. He pulls up from 13, no good. Rebound, Schlanger. This is Jordan Williams now. Beyond the arc. Down low for Schlanger on the pick and roll, and he is fouled. Williams a little bit late getting it to Schlanger off the pick. 5:32 to go third quarter. Schlanger to the free throw line. Third foul called on Isom McCall. Third team foul of the half. Schlanger misses the first. Jalen Jones checking in for Isom McCall. 28-18, St. Louis U High. Schlanger's next free throw, good. Schlanger now has 3 points. Bounce pass out to the timeline. Now kick back to the corner. Kruder for three. Short. Williams grabs the rebound for CBC. Binion into the corner. Stampley open for three. That's off the rim. No good. Rebound grabbed by Kruder. Here comes Walker. Walker crossing the timeline. Dribbles between the legs. Now he'll wait. They'll set up. St. Louis U High. You won't see them run up and down the floor for longer than a couple of possessions. They like to set things up and are much more deliberate. And there's Ortworth with a three from downtown, left side, 31-19. Ortworth now has 11. That's over his season average. Oh, another setup on the pick and roll down to Garrett. Garrett's fouled. That's the second time CBC has run that. Pick out along the arc and a roll down to the block, and both have induced fouls. Bobby Alford now into the game. I found where I was losing a point earlier, for those that were wondering. I know you were all concerned. So I just wanted you to know that I just figured out where I missed it. How about Nasir Binion with an athletic move to the basket? Pumped in the air and went under the defender. Off the glass. Cadets stay within 10. My point was lost. I had forgotten to record a free throw made by Bobby Alford. Stampley batted the ball out of bounds. I figured it out. Thank goodness. Junior Bills up 10. Corner, shot fake, dribble into the lane. Now he'll pull it out and they'll reset. This is what the Junior Bills do. They will feign an attack and then all of a sudden they're resetting and they'll get an offense rolling from half court. Walker. CBC trying to put some pressure on the Junior Bills to make something happen, and they do. Jalen Jones with the finish. Good extra pass by Richard Phillips. In the corner, Williams, shot fake, drives to the basket, pulls up, floater, no good. Rebound underneath by CBC. Williams open for three. Good rebound by Bobby Alford. And then Jordan Williams makes them pay. 33-24, timeout on the floor called by the Junior Bills. They've led by as many as 12. But CBC hanging around. Have cut it back to 9. I'd imagine with St. Louis U High, when they get a big, 3 or more possession lead, it is difficult to come back because of how deliberate the Junior Bills are on offense. They run a lot of time off the clock, and they look for that good shot. They're a very good shooting team. Isom McCall, 41% from the field. Aaron Walker, 43% from the field. Zach Ortworth, 45% from the field. Richard Phillips, 50%. Jalen Jones, 45%. I mean, this is a team that just those players right there, nobody under 40 from the field. For CBC, Jordan Williams, 42%. Nasir Binion, 52%. Schlanger, 52. Alford, 42. Stampley, 53. Mahalski, 59. So CBC shoots very well from the field, but they try to create more chances and get in close for close looks. That's a kick ball by Gauze. He knew it right away. He threw his foot out there. That big lime green shoe knocked the basketball to the floor. A couple of cadets wearing those lime greens. In the corner, air ball. But guess who's there? Aaron Walker for 2. This is Gauze to Alford. Hands it off to Teron Garrett. Garrett directing traffic from the right wing for CBC. They trail by 11. Poked away, Zach Ortworth, but a foul. Too much body on the reach. He's very upset about it. For him, that's not too much body. He's a tight end going to play college football at Iowa. But too much contact on the reach by Ortworth. That is his second. Cadets will inbound far side, right next to the scorer's table and in front of the CBC bench. Apparently there's a little moisture on the floor over there by the bench. Cadets are wiping that up a little bit, use their shoes to squeak it clean, squeak it dry. Nothing like the sound of the squeaky sneakers on a Friday night. Near side, this is Teron Garrett. Garrett, spin move into the lane with a little runner, almost like a baby hook. Ortworth collects the rebound. No one wants to come back to get it. He says, all right, I'll dribble it up myself. Hands it off to Walker. Walker has 9. Check that, 11. There's a 3, no good by Ortworth, off to the right. Rebound pinballs, finally grabbed by Phillips. This is Phillips, top of the key. Bounce pass to Walker. This is a Junior Bill special right here. Ortworth is blocked. It'll stay with the Junior Bills. The 6'3" junior athletic Nasir Binion with the swat for the Cadets. This possession, though, as I mentioned, a Junior Bill special. Run some clock. Good passes. Find the open man like they did right there. Underneath and fouled. Like a work of art, Landon Pace. He'll go to the line. Gauze is called for the foul, his first. First team foul called on the Cadets. Free throw, rims out. Now CBC the other way. Going right to left in the white home unis. Here's Binion driving on Ortworth. He draws the foul. 6th team foul already in the second half called on the Junior Billikens. That's Ortworth's 3rd foul. He and Isom McCall both on the bench now for St. Louis U High. This would be a time that CBC might want to make a run. With those two on the bench, there's a straightaway 3, short rebound. Grabbed by number 5, Kamen Butler. Walker crosses the timeline. You know that they share the basketball so well, St. Louis U High, and have long possessions when they have so many assists. Spin move, Gauze, rimmed out. Butler the rebound and a travel. If you look at the assists, Aaron Walker has 86 assists this year. The highest number of assists for CBC is 24, Teron Garrett, and he's a big man. No true point guard running the show. 17 assists for Kruder, 10 for Isom McCall. But Walker creates so many assists with that half-court offense. That's a turnover. Sluh basketball. And then they move it and pass it so well. And after running a considerable amount of clock and getting the defense tired, or at least tired of the same motion offense, St. Louis U High ends up finding someone underneath. This is where CBC can get themselves back in the game. They're still very good at this. Full court pressure, already a steal and a bucket for Stampley. And then knocked it out of bounds there. And the Cadets will get in your face and try to force you to make a mistake. 37-26 the score. Charlie Isom McCall has the ball, deep right wing, guarded by Stampley. Now the Cadets are going to come out and trap. Foul. Teron Garrett. His first. Team's second. Here's Walker in the backcourt, guarded by Gauze. Walker, near side for Kruder. Kruder, bounce pass at the foul line, turnaround jumper, no good by Butler. And here come the Cadets, quickly ahead, they want to run. This is a foul, and Bobby Alford will go to the free throw line. So that's what CBC wants to do now, not in reaction to St. Louis U High, but that's their style, right? Sluh High wants to get the rebound. They want to push it into the front court and then run their system. CBC wants to get the rebound and outlet and run, transition, run, run, run. First free throw good. And so far, the more deliberate offensive system is working for the Junior Bills. 37-27. 6.1 seconds to go in the third. Alford missed the second. 2 for 3 at the line. Kruder found Walker. Walker at the buzzer! Off the rim, no good. So we played 3 and still a 10-point lead for the Junior Bills. 37-27, a very low-scoring defensive affair. And that's what the Junior Bills want to lull you into. They have a 56 points per game offensive average, and they only allow 47 points a game. Their defense has held CBC to 27 so far. CBC averages 59.8, basically 60 points a game, and they only have 27 points in this game. So give credit to the Junior Bills defense here. St. Louis U High in 7 of their 9 wins have held a team under 50 points. And in those wins, 51, 59, 60, 58, 50, couple of 70s in there, couple of 60s. But when their defense holds you under 40, most likely are under 50, I should say, not under 40, under 50 points. So they have 7 of their 9 wins, they've held their opponents under 50. Pretty good. Down low, this is Walker. He missed. Pushed up, though, by Kamen Butler from inside. And a 12-point lead. Here's Ali Booker. To Garrett. Back to number 21, Ross. Calvin Ross into the corner for Alford. Spins. Binion drives off the glass. Nasir Binion. 15 points for Binion. He's above his season average. Charlie Isom McCall, bounce pass right block, now kicked out to Kruder. Back to Walker at the logo. He'll hold on to it, and the Junior Bills will set up the offense. High post set up outside the arc by Landon Pace. He gets it to Butler, bounce pass Walker. Walker near side. Here come the Cadets trying to trap. That's what they'll try to do. There's a three, came in Butler, too strong, and out of bounds off St. Louis U High. They're gonna say it's off CBC. I am pretty sure Pace batted that out of bounds, but I'm way up here. Official was right there. I'll go ahead and trust his call over mine. Walker, he was left some space. The runner no good though. Alford, Walker ripped it away, but Landon Pace foot was on the line when he gained possession. Aaron Walker missed the basket. Alford grabbed the rebound, but Walker right there slapped it away. Pace grabbed it, but his foot was over the line. Stampley, top of the key for three, off to the right. Walker ends up with the rebound. And CBC tried to steal. There's Ortworth, baseball pass ahead. Isom McCall to the rack, blocked by McCall. Or blocked by Garrett. Teron Garrett down low. Alford, he lost it. Garrett gets it back. He gathers it, and he'll kick it out. Another three-ball attempt by Gauze, no good. Binion the rebound. Runner in the lane, no good. Rebound to Kruder. Quickly ahead to Walker. Walker over Garrett for two. He double pumped in the air. Timeout called by the Junior Bills. They lead 41-29 with 5:58 to go. CBC's had multiple chances. They can't get shots to fall. (41-29) Junior Billikens. (5:58 to go. How about the game by Nasir Binion? 15 points, 2 for 2 at the free throw line. Big night for him. Now if some other Cadets can get hot, they need to cut into this lead. CBC down 12 with about 6 minutes. If they can cut this in half with 3 minutes to go, that gives them a real chance. Stampley into the front court, right to left. Here's Binion. Shot fake, dribble drive, underneath. Kicks it all the way out to Garrett. Garrett drives, baseline, no good. Off of St. Louis U High. It'll stay with the Cadets. Good defense by the Junior Billikens. The Cadets just can't get any good, clean looks. Rainbow pass inbound, stolen by St. Louis U High. Isom Mitchell to the lane. Binion with the hard foul. And Charlie McCall, will go to the free throw line. Isom McCall, an 81% free throw shooter. He's 2 for 2. Third team foul called on the Cadets. Isom McCall at the line. First free throw, no good. Credit to St. Louis U High. The Cadets just, everything difficult on the offensive end. They just can't get any good looks. Knocked down the second. 13 points matches the biggest lead of the night. Stampley drives to the basket. Good. Samaj Stampley, the freshman, with a good aggressive play. Ortworth ahead to Kruder. Kruder down on the baseline. Knocked away. It'll stay with St. Louis U High. It was knocked away by Josh King. Landon Pace was the player underneath. The sophomore, 6'3" sophomore Landon Pace. Mahalski hasn't gotten a lot of minutes here tonight. He's back in the game for CBC for Gauze. Walker, center circle, blows past his man Binion. Now we'll back it back out. They'll reset here. Looking baseline, spin move. Isa McCall traveled. CBC basketball down 11. If you're going to start making a run, now's the time to do it. 5:01 to go. You still have plenty of time. You could cut this lead in half, get it to 5 or 6 with about 3 minutes left. Gives you a chance for the upset. And when I mean upset, I mean there's Binion, no good. I mean, you've been down this whole game, down right around 10 points pretty much the entire game. You come back now, you're really not supposed to. Odds will tell you it's not likely. But the Cadets pressure the ball, and if they can get some turnovers, and a timeout on the floor called by the Junior Bills. And cut this lead to 5 or 6 with about 3 minutes left. There's a real chance. Never say never. St. Louis U High calling the timeout. Aaron Walker has 13 points. Ortworth back to Walker. 11 for Ortworth. Into the corner for Kruder. Out to the timeline. Walker blows past Williams, then he'll escape back out into the corner for Ortworth. There's an errant pass. Oh, saved by the Junior Bills. Landon Pace underneath. He'll be fouled. He'll go to the line. Kruder's pass cross court was too high, but it was saved. And Pace fouled down low. Foul called. On Stampley. Pace makes the first. (43-31). Fourth team foul called on the Cadets. Pace, second free throw. Ribs out. No good. Right side. Baseline underneath. Allie Booker missed. Ortworth the rebound. Kruder passed it off the leg of Anthony Gauze. It'll stay with the Junior Bills. Williams back into the game for the Cadets. He comes in for Gauze. 43-31, 3:51 to go. There's a pass into Pace, right block. Pace will back it out. Oh, but a steal. Williams swatted down the pass. Kick to the corner for Stampley. No good. Rebound Ortworth. Kruder, right wing for the Junior Bills. Dribbles now, far side, but pulled it back at the logo. Looking down low, and another errant pass by Kruder. When Kruder's pressured, he's made a couple of mistakes here right around the mid-court area. 3:20 to go. Could the Cadets make a run here? Cadets down 12. Ortworth poked it out of bounds. Almost got the steal. Ball will stay with CBC. Can the Cadets get enough chances and enough shots up to cut this lead? Still 12. There's a three by Gauze. No good. Ortworth the rebound. It's not going down for CBC here today. Walker in the backcourt. Got it ahead to Pace, who found Isom McCall for two. And a 14-point lead, biggest of the night for the Junior Billikens. Stampley, shot fake, dribbles into the lane, picks up the dribble. Pass top of the key, Binion. Drives, jump stop, kicks it out, now into the corner. Garrett couldn't handle it, recovers. Into the lane, kicks far side. Nasir Binion for three. $18 for Nasir Binion, a travel called. It'll be CBC basketball. That's down 11, 2:22 to go. Here's Binion. Hands it off. There's a three from Gauze. Timeout called. And it was called by St. Louis U High, I believe. Cadets have cut it to 8. What I had said was if you could get it to 5 or 6 with 3 minutes to go, that gives you a good chance. The Cadets are now at 8. They've created some turnovers. And it's 8 with 2:09 left. One of those Anthony Gauze threes was bound to go down. He's missed quite a few. Gauze has a three-point shooter, 29% this year. Calvin Ross is a 62% three-point shooter. Stampley, 68% coming in. Binion, just 23%, and he's made one a minute ago. Ortworth across the timeline to Walker. Walker will escape back to the center circle. Found Kreuter. No look to Isom McCall in the right corner. And a foul called on Stampley. Fourth team personal on Stampley, 5th team foul. No free throws as of yet. Josh King checks in. King this year is 0 for 4 from 3. Pace, deep left wing. Ooh, Ortworth grabs a bad pass. Isom McCall back to Pace. Pace, 1:38 to go. Pace found Ortworth. Give Pace credit. He's not letting the pressure bother him. Walker's fouled by Binion. That's the 6th team foul. Every foul from here on out is a bonus for both sides. How about St. Louis U High eating all that clock right there? Great clock management by the Junior Billikens. Ortworth, cross-court inbound to Isom McCall. Oh, Kreuter went down hard. First tripped from behind on by accident by Calvin Ross and then fallen on by Josh King. Kreuter's okay. He'll go to the free throw line. A big sigh, a big gasp from the crowd here at DC Wolcott Gymnasium. When he went down, it looked very awkward. 1:28 to go. Kreuter to the free throw line. Kreuter this year, 8 for 10 coming in, and he knocks down the first. For Kreuter, that's his first point. And he calmly hits both, the senior guard. Stampley drives, but from behind, Ortworth poked it away. It was recovered. Long three attempt, no good. Rebound, Ortworth. And a jump ball. Nasir Binion reached in. Ortworth has to be careful. He slammed the ball on the floor with the official looking right at him. CBC basketball. Team fouls even at 7. Long inbound to Teron Garrett. Garrett drives, spins down the lane, but missed off the glass. Isom McCall the rebound. And Walker's going to get it across the timeline ahead to Pace. Pace traveled. CBC basketball. .103 to go. Cadets technically in striking distance. Foul. Stampley will shoot, and Ortworth may have just fouled out. No, that's his fourth. Should be his fourth. Samaj Stampley at the free throw line. Good. Stampley 18 of 24 coming in, 75% at the line. Makes the lead 9, 47-38. Second one, good. Under a minute to play, 8-point lead. The odds are against it, but it's not over yet. Isom McCall gets it to Ortworth. Ball is kicked by Allie Booker, goes out of bounds. Far side. It'll stay with the Junior Bills. Ortworth threw it away. Oh my. But they say Josh King got his hand in there, and another timeout called by St. Louis U High. 54.3 seconds to go. Erwin Claggett has used every bit of his timeouts for the Junior Bills. 54.3 seconds left. 47-39, St. Louis U High. A low-scoring affair here at DC Wolcott Gymnasium. Ortworth will trigger for St. Louis U High. Calvin Ross poked it away with his left hand on the inbound. It'll stay with the Junior Bills. Ortworth triggering, wearing number 22. Got it into Isom McCall. Nice play. And a foul by CBC. So Charlie Isom McCall back to the free throw line. He's 3 for 4 today. Trying to ice this one for St. Louis U High. They're up 8. It's a 1-and-1. See what he does on the front end. It is good. Big free throw there. 81% free throw shooter. Second free throw. Rims out. Michalski grabs it for the Cadets. Foul called on Walker. That's an interesting foul call. Good for the Cadets. Gauze to the line. Walker's second, 9th team foul. So one more and the Cadets are in the double bonus. Gauze has 5. And missed the front end. Ross grabbed the rebound though. Here's Binion, far side for King. King down low to Michalski. What a pass. 7-point lead now with 33.9 to go. How about that Josh King pass to Michalski, driving left side of the lane, reversed back to the right block for Matthew Michalski. Good grief. The lead is 7 with 33 seconds to go. CBC, little by little, whittling this down. So CBC called a timeout to talk it over, Coach Justin Tatum. The Junior Bills will inbound. Ortworth the trigger. The Junior Billikens led for right around 10 points for much of the night. CBC has cut this to 7. 32 seconds. Kruder cross court for Isom McCall. They foul him. He's their best free throw shooter, but he's missed 2 of his last 4. Binion's 4th. McCall came in an 81% shooter. He's missed 2 of his last 4 attempts. 28.1 seconds left. Front end important. This is the 9th team foul. Both teams in the double bonus from here on out. Makes the first. 12 now for Charlie Isom McCall. Knocks down both. Back to a 9-point lead. Stampley into the front court. Dribbles with the left hand now, right hand. Top of the key, driving is Ross to the rack. Good. First 2 for Calvin Ross. They're going to foul Kruder. Kruder has 2 points. He's 2 for 2 at the line. Kruder this year, 80% at the line coming in. 15.6 to go. Makes the first. And this is where Sluh High is going to win this game at the free throw line. Back to a 9-point lead. Stampley for 3. Bang. Stampley cuts it to 6. Under 10 seconds. And that's going to be it. The St. Louis U High Junior Billikens come to DC Wilcutt Gymnasium and knock off the CBC Cadets 52-46. Leading the way for CBC was Nasir Binion. He had 18 points. 9 for Stampley, the freshman. 2 for Garrett, 2 for Ross, 2 for Alford, 2 for Schlanger, 3 for Schlanger, 5 for Gauze, 3 for Jordan Williams. For St. Louis U High, 13 for Aaron Walker, 13 for Charlie Isom McCall, 2 for Butler, 4 for Kruder, 7, check that, 11 for Zach Ortworth, 4 for Pace, 2 for Jones, and 2 for Phillips. St. Louis U High improves to 10-6, 2-2 in the MCC. CBC drops to 10-8, 2-2 in the MCC. And this conference this year is anybody's conference. It is up for grabs. And another close game here tonight. My name's Randy Molman. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you on the Cadet Student Network. For Randy Gardner, for all the students involved in doing all the camera work. St. Louis U High wins it 52-46. Until next time, so long, everybody.